At what point does it become okay for men to become interested in babies? I don't mean like pedos or anything like that. I mean, women, they're kind of brought up playing with dolls, like baby dolls and things like that. So it's kind of inherent in them to be interested in children. I guess it's an instinctual thing with them as well, I suppose. But essentially, women are brought up to be interested in food preparation, fashion, and childcare. Now, men aren't. I mean, if we're basing it on the toys that we play with as children, I mean, we're born to be interested in resistant materials and construction and you know building ourselves firm, hard-muscled bodies and vanquishing our enemies, that kind of thing. That's what men inherently and instinctually do. So, at what point does it become okay for a man to become interested in children? I've got some friends who are getting into that kind of thing, and they telling me about their children and their nephews and nieces and how wonderful they are and how a child's smile can light up an entire room. And I just think, fucking hell, alright, these are my friends, I've known them most of my life. We've been brought up in essentially the same way around each other, doing things together. What is it? Something wrong with me? I mean, Jesus, there's like that advert on TV where it's all the giggling children, and it makes my mother almost cry with laughter, but it makes me want to be sick. I mean, Jesus Christ, a happy child. There's nothing more despicable. And then there's, I was in town the other day. I was in a shop, and there was a woman there pushing a child round in a pram. And this child was screaming the fucking house down. It was mental. It's just the most repulsive sound in the world is a screaming child. I just think, why? Does this suddenly become endearing to people? And why is it not? Because I wish it was endearing to me. I wish I did like that sound, because then I wouldn't fucking hate it so much. Jesus Christ, it drives me insane. Insane. I don't wish children harm. They are fairly harmless. Really, they're only ever really a danger to themselves. And I think people like that are okay by me. They don't harm me in any way. Yeah, I've always said, with all the smoking and drinking I've done in my life and the amount of time I spend with a laptop about my crotch, I should be pretty well sterile by now, pretty well irradiated. And that's fine by me. I don't want children at all. I can't think of anything worse. Everybody says that that's when you truly become a person. That's when you suddenly start to understand things about life, when you actually have a child of your own. But I just think that is just complete worst case scenario. It really is. I mean, I realise that children do tend to come out of a wonderful thing, the vagina, and are, the, excuse the pun, but the conceived result of sex. But sometimes it's like people say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And that's a prime example of that being true. Generally, I don't agree with that statement at all. I hate travelling. I like things to be complete. I like the finished product. That's what I like. I don't like cooking. I like eating a pie. I don't like I don't like shopping. I like to have the product and be using it, whatever it is. You know, I did have a point to make. Oh yeah, that's it. I fucking hate kids.